Hello guys, in today's video we are going to check out how you can make some insane gold with Alchemy in Season 2 patch 11.1 in World of Warcraft The War Within. Alchemy is going to be one of the most competitive professions and one of the hardest ones to get into. One of the requirements to be able to compete in any kind of high level alchemy, you will need to be the Goblin race. The Goblin race has a perk which gives you 5 extra alchemy skill. With this plus 5 skills, you can make a huge difference in terms of crafting costs on your rank 3 crafts, and this is going to be absolutely insane, and this is going to be the only way that you can compete in alchemy in this expansion so far. So make sure you are a goblin. I know it's boring, but it is mandatory. Other than that, in alchemy you are going to need a lot of knowledge points. We are going to look at all of the different builds that you can go with alchemy, and we're going to start with the potent potions. Basically, the potent potion build is going to be allowing you to craft the best possible potions at the cheapest possible price. So what you have to get to be able to craft these potions is basically this points here, 30 there, 25 in here, and then you're also going to need all of the points in alchemical mastery to be able to craft all of the different potions at the cheapest possible price. So as you can see, it is requiring you a lot of knowledge points. So if you're gonna start alchemy now, it's going to take you some time to catch up, most likely a couple of weeks. All other professions is way easier to get into comparing to alchemy. The other build you can go is flask or phial build. Basically, if you want to go flask, you're going for fantastic flasks and bulk production. And if you want to go for phials, you're going to go for profession phials as well. However, you are still going to need all of the points here in alchemical mastery, so make sure you get that one as well. The last but not least build that you can go for is thaumaturgy. This is going to be like transmutation. You're basically transmuting some materials into other materials. This is way more complex than it has used to be, because with thaumaturgy you can basically turn one material into multiple other ones. So if you don't know what you're doing here, I highly not recommend you to do it, because this has quite slim margins. But if you use this in the correct way, you can actually get your materials way cheaper. For example, if you want to craft potions, you can do thaumaturgy first to get your cheaper mats for making potions, etc., and get your potions cheaper so you can sell them for a higher profit. This is recommended, but it is quite hard. So if you do this, maybe you want some kind of crafting spreadsheet. However, we do not have a thaumaturgy in our free spreadsheet yet in Discord that you can find down in the description, sadly, but maybe we will add it in the near future. We will see. It is quite complex, so I'm not 100% sure. But other than that, in terms of tools for crafting potions, phials or flasks, you are going to want to have the multicraft tool enchanted with resourcefulness. It's very important to have all of the tools and accessories in the highest rank to optimize your margins, because this is a very competitive profession. If you decide to go with thaumaturgy, you have to get the resourcefulness tool as well, because thaumaturgy is not impacted by multicraft, so you will need resourcefulness in there to optimize your gain. In terms of consumables for alchemy, you're definitely going to need the phial of bountiful season on at all time. This is going to give you 135 resourcefulness, which is absolutely crazy good. You also want to have the A-rated phial of quick hands, which will give you 30% crafting speed. It works for the War Within as well, even though the tooltip only says Dragon Isles. You also, of course, want the Weaver's Prodigy buff, which gives you 30% crafting and gathering speed. This one you get by hitting Renown 7 in the Weaver in the Severed Threads rep. Really, really easy to get. So the crafts that I am mainly focusing on right now in alchemy is going to be the phial of True Sight. I find this one to be pretty good. Also the Bountiful Season, but this I'm using myself a lot, and also you can sell it, but it seems to be selling way slower than the True Sight, but still it's a very good craft to have in addition and sell, of course, so it's really, really good. In terms of flasks, I am mostly going for the alchemical chaos one. I'm also making some aggression ones, some mastery and some swiftness. Those ones are good and selling quite good, but the one that I have most success of in terms of selling fast is going to be the flask of alchemical chaos. In terms of potions, the tempered potion is the king. It's selling so fast, but it is slim margins, and sometimes it is even hard to find profit on it because because it is so competitive, guys. The basic potions can be good to sell as well. For example, the healing potion. I've been selling so many healing potions in this expansion so far. It has been really good for me, but the margins are certainly getting slimmer and slimmer. If you want to optimize your profit as well in Alchemy, it can be good to have another character like a jewel crafter to make your own gilded vials for cheaper, so you can get down your crafting cost a bit in terms of the potions here and everything that you're crafting. Let's just quickly go through the huge benefits of being a goblin in Alchemy. As you can see here, a regular player would actually have to use all rank 3 mats in terms of crafting the tempered potions at rank 3. We as a goblin is going to be able to use 2 rank 2 lure drops instead of 4 rank 3 lure drops, and this, as you can understand, is going to already bring our crafting cost down like 140 gold, which is really insane. So every single craft we are doing being a goblin in terms of the potions, we are saving like 140 gold. And if you're not a goblin, there is no way you can compete with this, of course, because this is like, as you understand, it is just absolutely crazy to be able to bring your crafting cost down that much. And basically it works the same with all of the different crafts. You are able to like cut down on the rank 3 materials that you actually need for the craft, so you can use rank 2 instead and make the crafts way cheaper. So I highly suggest you to be a goblin if you're doing Alchemy. Otherwise, just forget about Alchemy until Blizzard changes this, because you're going to have no chance of competing. Also, when looking for profits in Alchemy, it's very important that you do a couple of crafts first, because as you can see now, I have no crafting buffs up here, but the specialization allows me to get this crafting buff stacking up to 10 times, which will give me a lot of stats. So as you can see, the potion here has gone from a negative to a positive crafting value now, because I have 10 stacks of the potion spillover. Do make sure that you go get this buff at 10 stacks before you start crafting. You can do that by simply doing like 10 crafts of the Allegory healing potion to get yourself the 10 stacks. It gives you 240 multicraft, ingenuity, and resourcefulness, which is absolutely broken. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If so, please consider becoming a channel member. It's linked in the description, together with the Discord with the free spreadsheet and all other useful links. Please subscribe to the channel. At 5k subscribers, one of you is going to win a woolly white rhino TCG mount, which is going to be absolutely crazy. Like the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.